Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Love you bunches. I hope you're having an amazing day today. I am doing readings on Keen, and I am doing readings here live. If you have a question, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I try to come online every day, at least once a day. And if you happen to not catch me, you can go right here to scottishsunflower.com, and I'm usually online over there. So I already have a reading ongoing here. So come on in, grab your coffee, make yourself comfortable, and get your questions ready. Girl, I can completely understand that because, yeah. Does he not understand how that would affect you emotionally? Question mark, because that can make you feel not safe. That's good! Exclamation point. Yes, ma'am. Question mark. I'm listening. Ah, fuck. Hold on. The app kicked me out of the chat window again. Period. This is an ongoing problem. Period. Please tell IT so they can fix it. This has been going on for almost a year now. Okay, let me message her, tell her to hang up, hang up, hang up. Sometimes when it does that, it's a new client, and so I can't message them, and then I get a 1-star review because they think I'm fucking ignoring them. Fuck. Okay, hold on. It just, oh my God, it makes my skin crawl. Okay, good, she hung up. That right there, people, is the reason that my rating is a 4.87. Welcome back. Give me just a second to scroll up and read what you wrote. Yeah, I tried to send you a ping, but I think you need to answer my last ping so that I can ping you again, because we can only send 3 and then it cuts it off. Okay, which other one with the lady? Question mark. Oh, the one that they took the sign out and rented it to someone else? Okay. Right, right. Okay, Adon, I'm right in the middle of a reading right now, so as soon as I finish this, I will get to you. That is great news! Exclamation point. What did Samir say about it? And what about the money? Hello, hello from Scotland. I love you. I'm in the States right now, but my heart, my ancestry, my heart. Yeah, he should have been saving this whole time. What part of Scotland are you from? I have a friend who lives in Dumbarton. Yeah, and remember I told you just a few days ago that you only have 1 week left. because I knew y'all were going to get something in October. Okay, here's the deal. You need to at least secure a place before your interview. That way you can show, hey, we have a place, we're moving in on such and such date. Okay, comma, I'm going to shuffle the cards and see what Spirit is saying about this particular place. Okay, they're saying that you're going to get the place, but there's a factor with the money. He's got to come up off of the money. Hello, welcome in. I'll be right with you. I'm doing a reading right this moment. If you want to go ahead and type your questions in, I see you do. I don't do general reads, so if you would type something specific, that would be amazing. Okay, they're saying as far as why he was being so harsh on you is because he's stressed out and he's guarded, period. And so there was no emotion behind what he told you. Everything was surface level. They keep saying that to him it was like no big deal, which I know sounds really shitty and doesn't help your feelings because, like I said earlier, it can make you feel very unsafe, and that's not fair to you. But he just wasn't even thinking of it that way. Can you guys hear me okay? Well, and that's the thing. Period. There was no emotion coming from his side at all. Thank you, Adon. Yeah, because he wasn't like expressing any feelings or anything. It was more of a flat statement to him. Ooh, my allergies again. That part is very true. But you know, he needs to get out of his head. No, ma'am, you are not. Period. He actually does respect you. I know, girl. It's like breadcrumbs. Manifest it, girl. Absolutely, 1000%. Okay, have a wonderful day, beautiful. You've got this, girl! Exclamation point. God keeps handing you places over and over and over again. He needs to reach out and just accept it. You know what I mean? It's like God keeps sending lifeboats and he refuses to get in. You need to tell him that it's meant to be. Didn't your spiritual guide tell y'all that too? Question mark? If you don't have dreams and goals, what is there to work towards? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, if y'all could like the video, subscribe, click the little bell. Like I was saying earlier, I try to jump on at least once every day. Whenever I'm not on and you have a question, you can go right here to scottishsunflower.com, and I'm usually online over there. Baby girl, you cannot just hope, period. You have to believe. Yes, ma'am, exclamation point. That is great, period. And there's enough room for both kids? Question mark. I mean, other than one bathroom. I feel like Amira's gonna want the front room. I live in Galveston, Texas. Yeah, but they get along great anyway, so I don't think there's going to be much of a problem unless, like, Adam leaves his dirty clothes all over the house or something. Here's the thing, you need to let the kids decide which room they want. That way, when they come back later bitching about it, it was their own choice. Yeah, you need to take a mirror. I feel like Amira would want that room because it would be further away from your room, period. I'm not trying to be ugly or anything. I'm just trying to look at it from her point of view. Amira. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this voice to text is something else sometimes. Yes, ma'am. Things are going to be so much better when y'all get your own place. Yes, and you know, he is aware of it, and I feel like he's going to finally open up and act on it. Period. He absolutely does care. Girl, I know. It feels awful. The love is there. Right now, he's just keeping it under lock and key. Well, yeah, because, well, your mom made him feel like shit from the moment he moved in. I mean, she's gotten better over time, but that first impression that she left on him was horrible. Okay, babe, period. It sounds great! Exclamation point. Okay, so where are we at here? I know Adon had a question. Love reading for November 2025. Someone new or from the past. Let's see. Well, we already know that Marisol is going to reach out to you, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be in November. Let me shuffle the cards and see. Adon. Love for November. Love for November. Love for Adon for November. And Big SGT, Big Sergeant, if you have a question, go ahead and type it in the chat and I will get to you here shortly. And Mira, if you could type in this Libra's name, that would really help a lot. Just first name. Adon. Love in November for Adon. Okay, it still is looking like you are at a crossroads. I don't feel like you really want, let me figure out how to say this. I don't feel like you want someone new to come in, that you're still at a crossroads and you're waiting, so you're not really open to anyone else coming in. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry. I have to do these because these are what pays my bills. But I'm not forgetting about you guys. Good morning, Christine. How are you doing today? I am doing fantastic! Exclamation point. Thank you for asking. Period. Sunflower emoji. And yes, ma'am, I actually do feel good today. LOL. I'm going to look into that a little bit further for you in just a little bit, Dawn, okay, as soon as I finish here with this one. But yeah, I'm feeling like you're kind of not really open to anyone new. You know what I'm saying? Okay, comma, I'm listening. It is so cold here today. That is all up in my face. I'm wondering if I'm being too loud. Sorry. Do I sound okay now? Is that a little bit better? See, that is very good because you told him that you appreciated him, and so he equates that with making you happy, and he does want to make you happy. He really does. Yes, ma'am, just by you saying that you appreciated that. You, think of it like he's a little kid and he gets all giggly and says something to the effect of, colon, yay, I did something right, so I'm going to do it again. No, ma'am, he kept that card. Spirit is saying yes. Like I was saying earlier, he does want to make you happy, and they're still saying that he's committed to you in his own way. He loves that you are a beautiful, independent woman. And he actually is trying to work on himself, period. Okay, but here's the thing. Um, he's still not going to go to therapy. So it's going to take an extremely long time. Like I was saying, he's in sloth mode. But you'll notice little micro changes. I'm not understanding the question, RJ. Okay, let me look. I feel a sneeze coming on. I just took an allergy pill though. Hello, welcome in, RJ. Go ahead and type your question in the chat, and please try to be specific. Actually, I don't see the crash anymore. I'm seeing him being more loving and nurturing. I see him kind of like being on the edge a little bit. There may be a lot of flirtiness because they're showing fire and passion, period. And they're also showing that he's thinking about you a lot. Let's see what she said. Fuck, I got menopause. Oh Lord, 7 hours. That's a long time. Honestly, I would probably get bored myself. That was him grasping at straws, trying to hold on to you, but also because he knows that it made you happy, and that's why he wanted to reach out more. Period. He does want to make you happy. I apologize, Dawn. I know you've been waiting a long time. Well, that's good news! Exclamation point. At least he didn't go off and hide somewhere. Lucifer snoring. Oh no, Mama, I get it. Well, let me give you guys some music to listen to. Some Halloween. Exactly! Exclamation point. Is it even playing? I know, right? You're very welcome, sweetheart. Yeah, because you have to remember that he already is feeling unworthy. So when you say that you appreciate something that he does, that gives him like an ego boost. Something he doesn't get to experience very often. It's like a dopamine hit. Yes! Exclamation point. By naming the behavior that you appreciated, then he knows what to do in the future to get that dopamine hit again. You're very welcome. It's like going back to kindergarten after graduating college. Oh, fuck. Hold on. The chocolate is right over there. Hang up. The app kicked me out of the chat window again, period. This has been going on for almost a year now, period. Can you please let IT know that they need to fix whatever the problem is? Period. I have a feeling that you need bigger servers. I'll be doing a reading for customer support. Okay, Adon. Let me get back to Adon. Now, I'm going to reshuffle because I had to shuffle for this other client. But I do remember that they were saying that you were at a crossroads. I felt like you're not really open to seeing someone new because we already know. Well, okay. We already know that she's going to come back. Okay. Let me see what you said here. That goes back to what we were saying in the past couple of days, that you need to focus on yourself. Do things that you like to do. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. I'm still here. Dawn is not a dawn. Yeah, see, they're still showing that you're very guarded. You want to speak your truth, but sometimes you get in your head about it. Oh. You can't hear the music in the background. Can you hear me talking? Or is the music in the background too loud? Is that better? I hope that's better. Okay, so they're saying that you're still very guarded. You want to speak your truth. You want to be your authentic self, and that's very good. But sometimes you still get in your head. All right. Actually, you do have someone coming in towards the 4th week. That puts it right around Thanksgiving. And it looks like you start feeling, okay, is the music better now? Can you still hear the music, but hear me over the music? I guess is my question. Okay, I hope you can. So they're saying that you're going to meet someone right around Thanksgiving. This may be a family friend or somebody from the past. I'm going to check into that in just a minute. But this is really going to give you an ego boost and make you feel really good. Let me see. This person comes in, they're very gentle, very kind, and loving person. Okay, they're saying that it's already someone in your circle, someone you already know. And when you reach out to them in a romantic way, they reciprocate. They're looking towards you. You know, they don't. Remember with Marisol, she had her back turned towards you right now. This person is looking directly at you. Okay, but I'm also still seeing a little bit of emotional detachment. And I think that's because, like I said before, you're still guarded and you're just trying to be careful. And you know what? That's okay. Spirit is saying to let this situation unfold naturally. There's no need to rush. This time, just take your time with everything, okay? And it's going to be good. Now, even though this is going to happen and this new person is coming in around Thanksgiving, Marisol's still going to get back in touch with you. So you need to prepare yourself and decide what you want. Give this new person a chance, because you don't need to be waiting around for somebody. Like 3 years is a long time, sweetheart. Okay. Now I know there was another question here. Let me scroll and see if I can find it. And thank you for letting me know about the music. I hope this helps. Okay. Let's see. All right. Will Mira's Libra X come back? Mira, Mira, Mira. Okay. One moment, Mira, and I will get right back to you. Good morning, Sabrina. How are you doing today? Okay. So, let me scroll back up. For Mira. Mira, Mira, Mira. On the wall. Who is the clearest one of them all? Mira, Mira, Mira. Is this Libra X coming back? Will this Libra X come back? What's all right, Mira. Okay, right now, they are really just wanting to be by themselves. Um, they're doing a lot of soul searching. I do see that they will come forward, but when they do come back around, you need to be careful, because if you're wanting a relationship, that's not what their first comeback is about. It looks more like hookup energy to me. So don't rush in and open up your heart and flood with a bunch of emotions, because that's not what they're wanting right away. That's just the way they get their foot back in the door. Okay, and you're going to overthink this, and this is going to cause you a lot of anxiety. But I do see that they come back again, even after this hookup happens. This person has a really hard time with communicating, but they are working on it, and they will make some progress. Communication will get better. It does look like they've been wanting to talk to you about something, but they've been keeping it inside, and that will come out as well. But here's the thing. It's going to take work on both sides. It's going to take work on the Libra X's side and on your side. Okay? I hope that helps. Okay. Let's see. Clear this bit. Actually, I'm going to light some Palo Santo too. Let's, we have, yes ma'am, Mira, go ahead and just manifest the shit out of that because he is coming back, but you want more than just a hookup. I know you do. RJ, I'm trying to understand the question you have here. I'm not understanding the question. I do apologize. If anyone in here can maybe help me translate this. I feel like you're asking if someone is a soulmate or if it's a karmic. So I'm just going to shuffle and let spirit decide. Is this person a soulmate or a karmic relationship? Soulmate or karmic? Honestly, it looks like a karmic relationship because it shows lessons. There's also some crashing out. There's some sadness and depression, obsession, all of that stuff. So this particular relationship is meant to teach a lesson, and it's not necessarily meant to last. Sounds more like actually a twin flame relationship to me because of the violence and the crashing and the depression and obsession and all of that. A lot of people want a twin flame relationship, but I feel like that's because they don't fully understand what a twin flame relationship is. Twin flames are meant to teach lessons. They're not meant to last, and usually they're very violent and hard relationships that don't end well. Okay, let's see if we can get another call here. Actually, let me turn my phone lines on so we can open up a little bit to bring some more people in. Let me go check here how things are doing. Another 5-star review gets appreciation minutes. Yay! Come on. hell you doing? Fuck it. I'm still gonna send them anyway. Even without the smiley face. I don't know why it's not. Okay. Maybe I just had the settings wrong on my keyboard, on my laptop, whatever. Let me see. Yeah. Alright. Heater, man. Oh, I need to do something on my elbow. Fucking getting old, man. I love this stuff. Money, money, money. Come to me, come to me. Actually, I'm going to put on my company oil. One moment. Grab it. Fuck, what did I do with it? Okay, hold on. I got to do this reading. Hello, love. How are you doing today? I am doing fantastic! Exclamation point. Thank you for asking. Period. Sunflower emoji. What's going on, sweetheart? Girl, everybody is getting hit right now. Especially like with the government shutdown, and then that's a huge amount of people who are no longer spending money in other areas, which affects the other areas and their employees, and it's like a snowball rolling downhill. Okay, let me shuffle the cards because I want to make sure that you're going to be okay. Brittany. I agree 100%. Okay, here's what Spirit is saying about your landlord. That right now he's trying to make a decision. It does look like he's going to tell you that you do have to move. That's going to break your heart, but then he comes back in. He's very, very guarded, but I really do feel, let me see. Yes, Spirit is saying do not give up hope, because he's going to come across, he's going to tell you that you have to move. And it's going to upset you. I'm not going to lie. But he is going to try to work out a way for you to stay. That bothers me because I need that shit, man. There it is. It was in my purse. It feels like legally he has to give you some kind of warning or something, because the other tenants or whatever would use it against him if he just gave you grace right off the bat. I feel like he will. Yes, but you still need to go back to talk to him. And since you got your check, keep a little bit for yourself so you can eat, but give him some money and say, hey, this is what I have. Is there any way we can work out some kind of arrangement? And I feel like he will. Okay, you just need to be open, honest, and upfront with him about it. Okay, let me reshuffle the cards and see about this new job. Okay, they're saying that with the job that you interviewed for, that they're keeping it surface level. They liked you. Don't think they didn't. Um, period. But it feels like they're going to want someone else. Period. But here's the good news. It does look like you go back to a previous job, or you get a job through someone you knew in the past. Period. Spirit is also telling you try not to overthink things, even though this is dragging out and taking longer than you would like. Don't give up hope, because you do have a bright future in front of you. I know, sweetheart, but they're telling you to just go with the flow for right now and try not to overthink things. And I know that is going to be so hard right now. Period. Have you reached out to Cottonwood Creek? You may want to do that. Spirit is saying that they will. Spirit is saying that they will. They are at least going to consider it, period. They're not just going to reject you right away. Okay, wide open. Actually, I'll be right back. I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today? Okay, I have a call. So if you have questions, go ahead and type them in the chat, and I will be with you as soon as I finish the call here. I'm doing both readings on the live and on my app because, you know, we got to pay bills. Yes, I live in Galveston, Texas, and right now it is 9:52 a.m. Good morning, Helena. How are you? Right. Uh-huh. Right. Okay, what's his first name? Okay. All right. I'm gonna shuffle the card. All right. Set. Yeah, I got my daughter Sagittarius. Those sassy fuckers, man. I said they're little sassy fuckers. Very particular too. Ooh, Lord. Okay. Dion. What is Dion? I used to have a best friend named Dion, but it was a girl. Okay, looks like he thought about it. He didn't think about it long. It looks like he's trying to stay out of it, to be honest. Because it looks like he don't like drama. That's why he's trying to stay out of it. Because it shows him, he just wants to be happy. Yeah, and he's at a crossroads too. He doesn't want to choose a side. Yeah, but he's not taking his side. He's not taking your side. He's friends with both y'all, and that's the way he wants to keep it. Yes, he knows. He said they're saying that he feels like it's his friend's ego that's getting in the way. Mm-hmm. He's stubborn. He's so stubborn. Yes. Yes. They gossiping like schoolgirls. Not all the time, but maybe like once or twice. Because he's trying to make you look like you're the crazy one when he's the one that needs therapy. And it's not because he's crazy, but he needs to heal from all the shit he's been through this year. He's been through quite a bit this year. But he can't hold that against you. You didn't do that to him. You try to make his life better. Yeah. Well, I mean, he needs to learn to deal with his grief. Number one, he hasn't dealt with his grief. He's holding it all inside because he's got to be the man, huh? Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. He's got a lot of shit going on. He needs to scream, he needs to cry in the shower, whatever the fuck he's got to do. But he needs to do something. But he's not doing anything. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And every time he loved somebody, they left him. Not but by passing away or whatever, but they always left him, and that's where the fear of abandonment comes in. Is because he expects people to always leave him. And he knows he did you wrong, that you sit there in that driveway all that time and not tell you where to go. That was shitty. Welcome back. Exactly. It, right. Yeah. Right. And because you don't want to let him go. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can let him go and you can grieve and you can know that he is still always with you. Anytime you want to talk to your father, just talk to him. And you know what? You might feel him put his hand on your shoulder. You might feel him put his hand on your leg. You might hear a song. You might smell cigarette smoke or something else that reminds you of him. But those are signs that he is still with you. So you can grieve and let go of that flesh because his soul, who is the real man of your father, is still with you. That body is nothing more than a meat suit. So let go of the meat suit. Exactly. Yeah. Good, good. Right, because when you think about it, no, I'm Jewish, but it doesn't matter. People have the right to believe what they want to, and whatever works for you works for you. I understand that. Um, but he need. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Bless America. He he. Oh, I know. So by him not letting go, that's him being selfish, because he don't want to let go for his own selfish reasons. Because oh, I miss them, or I did this. They need to be here for me, and he needs to let go of that selfishness and let them be free, and let himself be free because they're still there. You know what I'm saying. It's it's selfish to try to keep someone here and be angry about it, because that's what happens if he doesn't grieve. That sadness turns to anger because it's selfish. Right. Girl. Yes. Yes. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because they're not really gone anyway. Their meat suit is gone. They're not gone. They'll always be with you. And here's the thing too: when God breathed the breath of life into Adam, He does that same thing with babies every time they're born. When they go and take that first breath. Oh, so I didn't get to finish telling her, but I'm sure you guys heard what I started. What I was saying was, when a baby takes their first breath and they go, that's God's breath of life entering them. And so when they die, when anybody dies, they always do this like this exhale. That's the breath of God leaving. So we all come from the same place, and we're all going back to the same place. Okay, hope that wasn't too much. Okay, looks like I might have another one coming in. Oh, thank you, Bridget. Bridget Bardot. Let me see. Oh, okay, I got another one coming in here. Brenna. Okay. Good morning, Brenna. How are you doing today? I did see it, but let me go back and read it again just to get a refresher. Okay, yes. I do not feel like there's anything malicious going on there. I don't feel like they're like trying to hook up or have flirty conversations or anything like that. I think that she just has him there in case she needs to get in touch with him for work related stuff or emergencies. And they're also saying because she might need to get in touch with him about you. Like if she was trying to get in touch with you and couldn't get in touch with you, she would reach out to him. But there's nothing going on there. Okay, yeah, I will answer that as soon as I get off of this chat here. But I got you, girl. Let me just stick it right up here so you're there. You're next. I'm still waiting on her. When was the last time you heard from him, Bridget? No, ma'am. She is not interested in him at all in a romantic sense. Oh, freaking allergies. As I've gotten older, I have developed a cat allergy, and he's 15 years old. I'm not getting rid of him. So I just have to keep popping my allergy pills and keep it moving. Okay, end of August. I know, it gave you butterflies. Smiley face emoji. Actually, they're saying that it brought him peace. Okay. Bridget Bardot. Dan. All right. Let me see. Oh, sorry. He's a Maine Coon, and he just turned 15 in July. So yeah, I take the generic allergy pills all day long, and then before I go to bed at night, I have to pop a Benadryl. But he's worth it. Dan. What's going on with Dan? What's going on with Dan? Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back. He wants a fresh start with you. That is Spirit saying that you can't go back to the way that things were before. You already have a foundation, so you want to build off of that foundation. But you're going to have to rebuild. It's going to have to be new. You're going to need a fresh start. Also, they're saying that you need to speak your truth, girl. If there are things that you need to set some boundaries, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but it looks like y'all are gonna make it. And he's coming in a romantic way too. It's not just a hookup energy. So it does look good. Let me see if I can. Okay, right now he's really stressed out. He's at a crossroads. He doesn't know which way he wants to go. He knows that you two work really well together. He has a lot of emotions for you, but he himself is going through a transformation right now. He does think of you quite often, but they're also saying that he's very slow too. Like I was telling the lady earlier on the phone call, he moves at the pace of a sloth, especially like when it comes to emotions and romantic things. He holds on to his emotions really tightly, and so it's going to take time. The Spirit is saying let things unfold naturally. Don't try to rush it when he does come back in. Let's see. He's still got a lot of conflict. He does love you. He does. And this is a soulmate connection. Once again, they're reiterating that things have to be torn down in order for them to be rebuilt, but you can still rebuild on that foundation. He's trying to make a major life decision. I know this is causing you a lot of anxiety. Spirit is saying that you need to keep moving forward regardless and focus on yourself. Everything's going to be all right. If he comes back this year, it's going to be more around Christmas, New Year's, but I really feel like it's going to be at the beginning of next year. Okay? I hope that helps. Okay, I got to grab this chat. Oh, it's like Brenna is calling back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, exactly. Take your time. Be friends for a little bit. Don't get friend zoned. Don't friend zone him. You can throw a little bit, I miss the way things were. Maybe we can give it another chance, but try not to go too deep emotionally right off the bat. Okay, Kama, I'm going to reshuffle the cards and see what Spirit is saying about this situation. Period. Where are you guys going? Love you bunches. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell so you'll be notified when I go live again. I try to go live at least once every day. And if I'm not online, you can reach me. Oops, it's not there anymore. www.scottishsunflower.com. Pumpkin patch. Okay, Spirit, I don't feel like he's going. It looks like he stays behind alone. Either that, or if he does end up going, he's going to be off by himself. You're very welcome, Bridget. You're awesome. I really appreciate that. Exactly. Everyone has free will. And, you know, there's so many variables out there that can change things. You might do something today that could change the whole timeline. Aww. Okay, it pretty much looks the same. They are put out, but I'm still seeing delay here. Let me go ahead and take that off of there. The timing just isn't right at the moment, period. But I do feel like he will get there. I do want to say that tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment for like the next 4 days in a row. So I might not be on as early. It might be later in the afternoon. And let me see, for you, Bridget, what is it, like 4:20 p.m. right now? So it may be closer to 10 o'clock or midnight your time. Hello, Sharon. How are you doing today? Aw, what's going on? Uh-huh. Okay, let me just shuffle the cards here and see what Spirit is saying is going on. I know where it's in going Mercury retrograde too, so that's bringing back a lot of the past. And right now we're in a, like, foreshadow of it, like blue period. Well, let me see. He's still got a lot of grief and conflict going on. It does show he will eventually balance out, but right now it says that he's looking back towards the past. He's thinking about everything that he's done, mistakes that he's made, and going forward, he doesn't want to continue to make the same mistakes. And so right now it's like he's grieving over this loss. And he doesn't realize that you're still there. All he's got to do is turn around and see you're still there. You're not gone. And they do show that he feels like he fucked up, and there's no fixing it. But the only place to go from here is up. He just needs to get up. But he's got so much conflict going on, and it's in his head. It's like he's battling himself. But Spirit is showing that he will balance out. It's just right now it's not a good time for him. Let's see. I do see that he does want to reach out and talk about it. It shows he's got a lot of heartbreak still. But right now he's just kind of giving himself a time out. But he is going through a transformation at this time. It's actually good. He still sees you as a loving and nurturing person, someone who speaks her truth. He's got one foot in, one foot out, but he's like got this internal battle, and I think that's mostly is what is causing the delays. But I feel like the reason that you've been feeling his energy pull at you is because of the grief. Because he's like really like it shows a lot of grief. Like he knows that things aren't right. He's got to change. He needs to learn from those mistakes. Right. He does want to make things right. And they're saying that everything is going to come out. It's going to be after the beginning of the year. I'm not seeing with everything that's going on now. Yeah. Well, you have to put yourself first. You have to put yourself first. It's not healthy to sit around and just wait on somebody and drive yourself crazy. And I'm not saying you're crazy, but you know what I mean. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Bye-bye. I'm going to go put my cup in the sink. I'll be right back. Okay. Got some mail for my daughter, so I'm just going to snap her and let her know. Oh no. You don't want to send it to the group, you just want to send it to your daughter. Person. Good morning, love. My name is Lynna. How are you doing today? And what is your first name? Brooke. Hi, Brooke. How can I help you today? Specific questions. Okay, and what is their first name? I'm just going to shuffle the cards here and see what Spirit is saying about this connection. Okay, he's being a little, he's hot and cold a lot, right? Because it shows him being kind of standoffish right now and almost like in a state of limbo. I don't know if he's like, he's not ghosting, but he's not being consistent. I'm seeing some heartbreak here. I'm still seeing you, girl, you're carrying some relationship. You know that, right? And it's showing you as being someone who is very loving and kind, and you give to others before you even give to yourself. I don't feel like he's going to, no, he's not blocking your blessing. No. But you do need to speak your truth. You need to make some boundaries. You've got to be like, hey, I understand if you're getting overwhelmed and you need to take some space. That's cool with me, but you need to give me a heads up. Hey, can I have a couple days? Instead of just ghosting. You know what I mean? And they're also saying that you can't go back to the way it was in the past. That you already have a foundation. You need to rebuild and start over. But by bringing in stuff, you've got to leave the past in the past. It's already happened. It's already done. It's already over with. You need to start fresh. He does love you. But he's slow too. Like, it's going to take him a long time to really open up about his emotions. So, but no, as far as your blessings, no, your blessings are yours. He can't block those. Okay. Yeah, but let me see. Here's the thing about your ex, your baby daddy. It ain't none of his business who you see. You're your own woman. You know, it's none of his business who you see. I mean, you can't be rude to him like that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, Chewy's frozen right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, he's not really good at communication. When he does reach out, it's gonna be more for a hookup. For a hookup? Mm-hmm. Well, I see that hookup, but he's emotionally detached. He's very guarded. I don't see like a relationship or anything developing out of it. It looks more like friends with benefits kind of thing. I don't see him out being a player, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing him entertaining any other women. It looks like he's kind of enjoying the bachelor life, but not like out there hoeing around. I'm sorry, I didn't know another word for it. Yeah. Yeah, he does too. And that's the thing is he wants his freedom, but he's not, like I said, he's not out there messing around with, but he's, he's, you don't, you don't have to worry about getting him tested every time y'all are together. It looks like around the end of November. I do see stability. I see a lot of grief over it. It's okay. We have another one coming in, another new one. Good morning, love. My name is Lynna. How are you doing today? I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. How can I help you today? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Okay, and what is his first name? Okay, I'm going to shuffle the cards here. I did have some messages come to me while you were. The spirit was basically saying you need to put up some boundaries. No, it is not registering to him. I'm still shuffling though because I want to confirm. No, it is not registering to him because right now he does have his son together there with him, and he is. He's kind of act like they're buddy and they're best friends, and so they're kind of bouncing off of each other. And he's, talking to his son, and his son is like, "Oh, all this bullshit." But let me see what the cards are saying, because he's gonna get his act together. This is not gonna last forever. It's ego and it's attitude. attitude is the word I'm looking for. Okay, he sees you as this loving and nurturing person, but he's being not shady, but he's being kind of shysty. He's trying to see what he can get away with. Not like messing around, but you know, with that whole attitude thing. Here's the thing though. He's normally a guy that like does things by the book. He goes by the rules. This is weird for him, so I do see why you call him. They show that he will calm down. Things will smooth out. Both of you are in your head about it. So he keeps replaying everything in his head too. They do show him learning from his past mistakes and making amends in the future. At this point, he doesn't know if he's messed it up so much that it can't be repaired, and that's really been on his mind and thinking about it a lot. But they show him coming back. He's going to come back to you. This is short-lived, but here's woman to woman. No spirit is talking here. Woman to woman. You need to decide how much you're going to put up with, because this is uncool. You know, he can't treat you this way, and you need to let him know that, hey, you want to hang out with your son and be best friends with your son, tear your ass, but you can't treat me this way. He needs to respect you, but like I said, that's not from spirit. That's woman to woman. You know, he does need to respect you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it will. And here's the thing: it's going to mess up their relationship. When it finally clicks to him, it's going to mess up their relationship. But that's on them. They did that. You didn't do that. He knows he need. You're very welcome. You have a wonderful day. All right. Bye bye. I'm still here. Haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here with you guys. Welcome back. Okay. Do what? You're breaking up. Fuckers, man. Not her. Not her. It's the system keeps dropping calls and it'll drop chats. I'm sure you've seen it already today. Hopefully she'll call back. I was trying to wait to see if she was going to call back. I think I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, wait. Here. No, here's one. Oh, it's a chat. Let me go ahead and take this one. But I want to go to lunch soon. Hello, love. How are you doing today? I am doing fantastic! Exclamation point. Thank you for asking, period. Sunflower emoji. Okay, Koma, I'm going to shuffle the cards now and see what Spirit is saying about this situation. Period. When is the last time you heard from him? Okay, I'm not seeing him ask you specifically to go to a Halloween party, but I do feel like you will hang out. It may be just at your house or something because he is kind of like wanting to chill out, balance, things like that, period. By the way, just so y'all know, it's 11:11 a.m. Make a wish. It really feels like he just wants to relax. Spirit is saying that that will happen either Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I'm feeling Saturday, or it could be on Sunday. No, I feel like you reach out to him. Okay, she's calling back. We're back. Yeah, I was like, okay. Okay, so it started breaking up. I could hear that you said something about the volume was way down low, and then I lost you. Okay. I feel like I'm shuffling the cards to you, but what I feel like is she was checking in with you, and she's kind of giving you an up. I feel like she's checking in with you to see how things are going and to give you an update, maybe to schedule a time for you and your team to meet with him. It felt more like a just making contact. It, yeah, I don't feel like it was anything bad. Oh, I know, girl. No, no, ma'am. And what was the other thing? You said there were two things? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Right. Girl. Yes. It's about time. It's about time he considered you. And I don't mean that in an ugly way. Right. Not again. Yeah. That's because that's the thing. It's hard to find. Who did? The realtor? Yeah. And in New York, it's hard to find a place in New York, man. Everybody's looking for it. So if y'all pass it up, it's going to get gone. That sounds so country, didn't it? Sorry. Right. Okay, good, good. I have a good feeling. I don't think they're going to go down on price. I do feel like they will do November 15th. Yeah. But I feel like everything's going to go good. And it still falls in my time frame. So I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Yeah. Because you've been living with your parents your whole life. Are you okay with that? I think you are, but I have to ask. There'll be an adjustment here. Yeah, that's very true. But no, no. I think you will miss your mom. You know, even and what it feels like is you're even gonna miss her being in your business all the time. It's like you're gonna want to say something and she's not there. But you know what I mean? No, but yeah, yes, most definitely. Well, I'm happy for you, and I'm glad he's finally getting off his ass. And how are things going with um, Adam and the modeling? I meant with his modeling. Has he gotten any? Oh, he's taking classes. Okay. So he needs to start doing some jobs. Yeah. Even if it's online. Yeah. But don't bombard him with it all at first. Like this is our process. You know. And don't say anything to either one of the girls or your mom until you've got the apartment. Uh huh. Yes. Right. Right. But and the reason that I included Amira was because she'll run back and say something to us. Yeah. Tell her just keep it on the down low and don't let. Okay. Good. I think it's gonna go well. Yeah, and just talk to Amira and tell her keep it on the down low because we don't want anything to jinx it. Put it to her like that. Or you can tell her that you're still, or you can tell her that you're still looking at places, and don't tell her that you're actually getting that place. But do let her dream. Let her dream. Oh, I want this room. I'm gonna do this. And, yeah. So. Right. Right. And that's good. That's good. I think it's gonna go very well. Yes, I agree. Okay, girl. Well, keep me updated. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Now I got another one coming in. I think I'm gonna go on break because I'm gonna go on break because I'm hungry. That's why, and I need to eat. So I will see you guys probably not later today. I'll probably see you actually tomorrow. I have the doctor's appointment, so it'll be tomorrow afternoon, evening time for people in the UK. But love you bunches. Talk to you later. Bye bye.